This week, let's talk about an important aspect of writing your rules, and that's avoiding front-loading information. This will be helpful when writing your rules and when teaching others to play your game. Front-loading information is giving a ton of information that maybe isn't needed right from the start. This often means without a ton of context, and players don't know how to use this information yet. Instead, let's do this. We're going to want to pace our rules first. I'll give an example of a general layout of rules here, but let's start with the basics. At the start of your rules, add some quick context. I'm going to use Flamecraft rules as an example. At the beginning of Flamecraft, it just tells you a quick background of the game, a table of contents, and don't forget a component list. Something like this sets up players on what to expect and lets them know where they can reference stuff from. This gives players information on what a component's name is, but not necessarily what it does. This gives them context for future sections. Let's continue. The next most common thing you'll see in a rulebook is the setup. Flamecraft does this beautifully with this giant illustrative image. Using the components on the previous page, it uses those names to explain what you do with those components. You'll see that it hasn't given you any unusable information yet, it's only told you what you need to know so far. You're going to want to mimic something like this in your rules, only giving context as needed. Another great example of this is Gloomhaven: Jaws of the Lion. This is a more approachable version of Gloomhaven, and in this version, they actually give you a learn to play guide where you play a small campaign just to help teach you the basics. To sum this up, pace your rulebook around teaching your players only what they need to know when they need to know it. Reduce things so they're not so overwhelming. And if you want some feedback on your rules, check out the GameCrafter Sanity tests here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you gamers next week.